To anybody who thinks they've outgrown their dreams, today's compelling book story is The Dream Manager by Matthew Kelly. It's essentially a motivational business story that really focuses on the importance of helping your employees pursue their personal dreams to boost their engagement and success within the organization. Now, you might ask, what in the world this has possibly to do with dreams or even estate planning? And I'm going to get there in just a moment. I'm Valerie Zammitti of Zammitti Law, an estate planning practice in New York and New Jersey. And if you are seeking assistance in either estate planning or probate administration, you can reach out to us for a free consultation at yourplanningattorney.com. We are providing peace of mind to families every day through our high client value services. And speaking of value, we are also here to educate everyone for free. So please ask your questions and share so together we can help some folks along the way. Now, one quote from the Dream Manager book, which is a great story, by the way, is dreams are the fuel of the human spirit, right? We all have dreams. We have this vision of our family, our career, the legacy we're going to leave behind. But what happens is we leave all that for someday, right? What if we stopped doing that and we started focusing on our lives today and surrounding them with the thoughts of accomplishing those dreams? I'll tell you, a big tip for me is writing it down. I've presented that to my team. They've started to do the same, and we're working towards personal goals of theirs and mine. And it's great to do so and help one another in that sense. And that's a lot of what that book, The Dream Manager, is about. But you see, for all of us, right, there's a big gap between what we do daily and that long-term planning. He also says, Matthew Kelly, the author of The Dream Manager, also says, most people spend more time planning their annual vacation than they do planning their lives. And that's a pretty impactful sentence. I think that's definitely valid. Right? We can schedule down to the moment of our travel plans and what we're going to do, where we're going to be, what we're going to see, but then we kind of like wing the rest, right? Our health, our future, it'll all fall in place. But if you're seeking true self-improvement or family improvement, you need to be intentional and set time aside to plan, reflect, and prepare. Of course, nobody really knows better than firms like myself who do estate planning that this happens to be one of the areas that many of us delay. It's renowned within our industry that procrastination is a common occurrence in sitting down and talking to an attorney about your estate plan. I get it, but it's not that hard, especially if you have an attorney who you can feel comfortable talking to, and you can find that out there. It's an estate planning itself is not just about the documents, right, or money. It's about protecting the things that are your dreams, right, and ensuring that those things can live on through your beneficiaries and or the causes that you very much care about. And when you go ahead and create, hopefully with counsel, your will, trust, making sure you are signing guardians if you have minors, you're turning sort of your like vague concepts of what you think the future is going to look like into a real plan. And you're investing in your family's future with purpose and intention to make sure that they're protected to the utmost possible. This in and of itself really does feel good on the inside. And referring back to the prior quote, you're fueling your soul with those dreams because you're making your life and those immediately around you much better. Again, estate planning is not just, legal prep work. You're really, all of our clients, and I say this all the time, they're doing this out of their love for their family. And it's your final act of sort of your vision and your leadership and stewardship to your family members. You're presenting your legacy to them. So start dreaming, start planning. Most importantly, Start now. I'm Valerie Zammitti of Zammitti Law, an estate planning attorney in New York and New Jersey, and we provide peace of mind to families through our high client value services. If you do need help in either of these areas, you can reach out to us for a free consultation at yourplanningattorney.com. I hope you've learned something new here today. Please don't forget, share, and take care.